welcome back. This is like take 14 because we've got roosters in the background who have been crowing nonstop, but Jonathan is home from Vegas. My heart is again full and complete. And I'm wearing a really funny outfit right now. The kids and Jonathan and I were just in the pool, so I am currently rocking both a bikini and my chicken coop boots. Even though it is Father's Day, he is still plugging away on our deck project. Pretty obvious that the deck is still ongoing. The majority of the work has not even happened yet, but this weekend is actually not going to be a video about our deck. With it being Father's Day weekend, our family tradition for the past several years has been to spend the weekend together at our family cottage. And as you know, the cottage was taken down about 2 months ago. The excavation site that we left looks nothing like the present site as of today, so we wanted to bring you along so that you could see the changes, that you could be a part of the progress, and so that we could show you what has already happened and all of the exciting things that are to come in the next couple of weeks. And we are on the way up to what was formerly our cottage. It's been 2 months since we've been there. The last time that we were at the site was on Solar Eclipse Day, so that was back on April 8th. We cannot wait to get back up there. Dad and Tara have been working like crazy with their builder, and I have a very strong feeling that we're not even gonna recognize it. Oh man, looks a little different than the last time we were here. What are you doing up there?
I'm up this week.
Are you sitting on what's going to be the future fireplace? Okay, so I am standing in front of the cottage here, and obviously it looks a whole lot different. After the old cottage was knocked down and excavated, the next step was to get a bunch of trees that were around here down. Then the next step was to split all of that wood that was downed.
Clarky, what's our first task of the day?
Taking a tree down.
Taking a tree down. We've got Mimi and Adam on the log splitter. Dad just climbed up with the ladder to this tree, and we're gonna attach a couple of ropes. We're gonna be taking this little tree down here. It's dead, there's no leaves or anything on it, and just wanna direct it away from the shed there. What's the plan?
We're gonna drop this tree.
Here we go.
Then the next step was to dig out the footers, pour the footers, and lay the block work. And that is pretty much where we're at right now.
Groundbreaking. Woo! There we go. Lord bless this place.
I was joking that it looks like a diving board going into a swimming pool right now. The tallest set of blocks here is actually going to be the footprint of the new fireplace. The front of the cottage here will overlook the amazing creek. And even though it's rather tall, this is the level of the first floor of the new cottage build. So yes, there are going to be 2 stories on top of that. It's going to be very impressive when you drive down the lane to see the new cottage, but that wasn't by choice, that was out of necessity. When inspectors came out to determine the floodplain, because of this property being waterfront and the creek having a pretty outstanding history of flooding, this is how high the new build needed to be. So is it going to be tall? Yes. But is it going to be even more awesome and amazing? Yes. We're going to be able to have such an awesome vantage point of the creek from the new cottage.
Well, he has to go up.
Yeah, get up there.
He's got to see what the first floor view's like.
Wow.
Oh, you guys are catching fish and we're gonna eat it for dinner?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, only if we do. We're gonna take our socks and shoes off,
Okay.
and then get in the river.
You're a swimming dog!
Yes.
Oh, big girl! Big girl! We haven't given many updates on Cleo, so while she is here loving life, I just wanted to give a little update. She is like 6.5-ish months old right now. The difference between her when we were here the last time versus her now is like night and day. When she was here 2 months ago, she had to be on the lead the whole time. We didn't trust her to be near the fire. We didn't trust her to be near the creek. Now, I'm not gonna say she's perfect because she's still a puppy. She is such a good dog. She has only had maybe 1 accident in the house in like the past 2 to 3 months. She is awesome as far as her crate goes. She's a rock star. She actually goes in there by her own accord now, which I never thought we would achieve. You're just gonna destroy
that
this
stick?
stick. She says, I'm so happy. And as far as her and Arlo and their relationship, I would say she 10 out of 10 loves him, and he loves her sometimes and is neutral most of the time. But she does bring some energy back into his life and his day, so I think she's a really good fit for our family.
And I gotta give the view where we're at right now. 'Cause it's killer. We're gonna be cooking some chicken over the fire, and then, gosh, look at that.
Here's our chimney, okay, the fireplace, that's this right here. And then there's the porch that will go out 10 feet and 22 feet this way.
Okay, so while Dad and Tara are talking to some folks that were driving down the lane, it's kind of cool because all of the neighbors and friends as they pass by have questions about what they're seeing as far as the elevation goes and things. But just to recap a little bit with what Dad and Tara were just telling us, the fireplace will be over here. The first floor is actually going to sit on top of this. So all of these block structures that you see right now, they are not going to be in existence because they are going to be under the cottage. So you have to picture it being a lot more open than what you're seeing now. But this area here in front of the fireplace is going to be the family room leading into a dining area. On the other side of the dining area, we are going to have the kitchen here. Behind the kitchen is going to be a utility room or a mud room. And behind that is going to be the guest bedroom downstairs. There's going to be a stairwell here that takes you upstairs. And then the primary bath and primary bedroom will be over here as well. Forgot to mention that there will also be a guest bathroom. I believe that one is just a powder room. And then if you go up the stairs here in the middle of the house, you're going to have a loft area in the front that is open to the cathedral ceilings. And then on the other side of the stairs back here, we are going to have a third bedroom and bathroom. Dad was saying that he really thinks that within the next 4 to 6 weeks that we are going to have the cottage to the point of being able to walk through it and see all of these rooms in person instead of just visualizing. So it's really, really exciting to imagine what it's going to look like the next time we come back. What'd you find? So pretty. Can you go give it to him?
Wow, that's beautiful. Thank you.
Even though Father's Day weekend at the cottage looked different this year, it was an awesome time together. I hope that you enjoyed coming along with us and seeing the updates. Back home here, we have been working hard to repair all of that water damage, which you are aware of behind our old deck. So next week, we will bring you along for repairing and replacing those rim joists. We hope everyone had an awesome Father's Day. And Annie made Jonathan a Father's Day card that said, "Happy Father's Day to the best dad I know."
Yeah.
So to the best dad I know, happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
See you next week. Just a little note, when you are filming yourself in a bathing suit and about to post it for the entire world to see, maybe make sure that you shave your armpits. You should now go back and watch this entire video looking for my armpit hair the whole time. That was a dud of a crow. We have 3 roosters. One of them hasn't crowed yet, so I'm wondering if that was his failed first attempt. This weekend's video, Jonathan's laughing at the roosters. He thinks it's funny that they keep interrupting me. Yeah. You're the king of the world.
Yeah, it's
something
awesome.
Like that.
I'm on fire.
Isn't Clark sharing? No, don't you do it. She slowly licked it. Isn't Clark sharing with you? She says, "I never knew my father." I was laughing at the very theatrical music playing behind us because it sounds like we're on the brink of an adventure and some peril. Okay, that seems like a good point to turn off the music.
Put your hand down.
He's photobombing.
Guys, we're partying in this car. Let me show
I'm
you.
getting out. Sorry about this,
So yeah,
Mommy.
we're
I'm gonna lose
partying.
my
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, party, party, party.